I'll share with you the best 1-minute scalping strategy I have been using recently, and I'm super excited because the strategy shows really great profits until the moment. It is for the dollar-yen currency pair and it trades on M1 chart, but it uses some hard time frame filters to eliminate some of the bad trades and to enter the market at the right time. Now this video might get a little bit nerdy because there are a few indicators to follow, 3 different time frames and a stop loss and a take profit that are attached to the strategy, but I will explain it super simply so you can apply it on any trading platform such as TradingView, MetaTrader, or if you're using any of the web platforms from your broker. As well, if you're a fan of algorithmic trading, I have included the strategy in a complete course on Udemy, and I have created a coupon with a huge discount down in the description so you can enroll and grab the robot attached to the course. Now, if you're ready to learn the strategy, let's go for it. Hi, my name is Petko Alexandrov. I hope you're doing well, guys, and in today's video I will show you one of the best 1-minute scalping strategies that I have been using for dollar-yen, which is one of my favorite assets for algorithmic trading. And if you have no idea about robots and algorithmic trading, MetaTrader, brokers, just check out the video down in the description and I will put it in the corner where I have described the whole process. Now let me tell you about this scalping strategy. I use 3 different time frames. One is M1, which is the main time frame, and I use M30 and H1 for confirmations, meaning that when I have the signal on M1 to buy, I will only buy if M30 and H1 confirm that trade. If one of the indicators doesn't confirm it, I will not open the trade. So what are the indicators? On M1 I have the Bollinger Bands with parameters 20 and 4. On M30 I have the MACD indicator and 2 moving averages. For the MACD I use the default 12, 26 and 9, and for the moving averages I use a fast moving average with period of 30 and a slow moving average with period of 90. And for the hourly chart I have just the MACD indicator with the default parameters 12, 26 and 9. Now when trading with the robot I always revise the performance, and if needed I update the parameters according to the recent market conditions. But let me tell you what are exactly the rules to enter and to execute the trade, and if you have any questions about it let me know in the comments below, but I will try to explain it as simple as possible. Let's go for it. So the main signal comes from the Bollinger Bands, and here are the rules. We will open a long trade, or for the beginners this means we will buy, when the price is at the lower bands. When the candlesticks, or no matter what chart type you use, crosses the lower band, this is a buy signal, which means that the strategy aims to buy the asset on a cheaper price, especially when the trend is going up. We want to see a pullback before the next move and we want to buy this pullback. We want to buy it cheaper. And here we have an example. Let me put one vertical line. I think this is the latest example, so I will put one vertical line and I will put a horizontal line at the time when the price is at the lower bands. Here it is, and we can see that the price is 128.21. So this is a buy signal, but the robot will not buy instantly. It will check if we have the confirmations on M30 and H1. And what are the confirmations? For the moving averages, we need to see the red moving average above the blue one or the aqua one. So the 30 moving average should be above the 90 moving average, which will simply confirm that the trend is upwards on M30 chart. It will not buy when the price is going down, right? When the red is below the blue line. And let's see at this moment, this was today at 12 o'clock. So let me put one vertical line today at 12 o'clock. Here it is. Actually, it is the previous bar. And absolutely, at 12 o'clock we have the confirmation because the red line is above the blue line. If I scroll the chart to the end and I put a vertical line at 12 o'clock today, this will be right at this candlestick. Okay, and we have the confirmation. The red line, the 30 moving average, is above or is higher than the blue line, the 90 moving average. The next confirmation we should have comes from MACD, and we want to see the MACD line higher than the signal line. And I will just zoom the chart to see exactly what happened. Here we go. And it is. We have the confirmation, but I will remove this vertical line from the bar so we can see clearly. I'm talking about this bar. I will take the crosshair at 12 o'clock. This is it. You can see that the MACD is above the signal line, which gives me the confirmation that the trade should be opened. And the last confirmation we need with that example comes from the hourly chart. Again, I will zoom a little bit. I will hit the end button on my keyboard to go to the end. And 12 o'clock is right here. And you can see that the MACD is below the signal line and we don't have the confirmation. You can see that since yesterday, dollar yen is going just sideways and MACD line went below the signal line after these negative moves, and we don't have the confirmation for the trade, and that's why we don't have an open trade. Okay, you can see that with the current bar, the H1 MACD is already above the signal line. So if we have a signal within this hour, we will have the trade open. But a few hours ago, we didn't have the confirmation. Okay, so let me summarize one more time the strategy. We're looking to buy whenever the price is at the lower bands, and we want to see two confirmations on M30. The 30 moving average should be above or higher than the 90 moving average. The MACD line, the line that connects the top of the volume bars, should be above the red signal line. And on H1, same thing, the MACD line should be above the signal line. And some of you might say, all right, but this way we will limit the trading, right? We will have less count of trades, which is true, but I have created the strategy this way because I avoid many losing trades. And you can see that in this period right here, after the MACD went below the signal line, until that moment, all of that period is very negative for dollar yen, and I don't want to have long trades during this time. Now, the very opposite entry conditions are for the short trades, meaning that when you are selling, you have to look just for the very opposite of what I just showed. For example, the price should touch the upper band of the Bollinger Bands in order to sell, and look again for the confirmations, but mirrored from what I explained for the long trades. As well, the strategy uses stop loss and take profit, and for the beginners, stop loss is used to protect the capital, meaning that if you buy at one level, you can put a level below, and if the price reaches, it will close the trade automatically to save the capital in the account. And the take profit is a higher level which you can predefine, and if the price reaches to that level, you will automatically put the profit in your pocket. So let me go back to the computer to show you the stop loss and the take profit. Now, before I show you the stop loss and the take profit, let me break down the sentence best 1 minute scalping strategy for the beginners. We enter the market and we exit quickly, so we are not keeping the trade for days and weeks, but as the price goes up and down, we enter at one point, we take a quick profit and we are out. This is ideally the purpose of a scalping strategy. And that is why the take profit is very small for that strategy, which you will see in a second. And 1 minute strategy means that we are trading on 1 minute time frame, not that the trade will last 1 minute. There is no time period that we should close the trade. It is about the main time frame. And best means that simply this is one of the best strategies that I have been testing and developing and trading recently. Obviously, I cannot say it is the best strategy in the world because it will sound scammy, but I can say it is the best strategy among all of the strategies that I have tested, and I have tested thousands of strategies if you have following me in my courses as well. So let me show you now what is the stop loss and the take profit. You ready? I will look again for some random example, and actually I will not look for the confirmations because I want to show you the stop loss and the take profit. So right here we have a signal to buy from the Bollinger Bands. Right at this moment the price is at the lower bands. So let's say it is a trade, we have the confirmations. I'm not going to check it right now, just stay with me because I want to explain the stop loss and the take profit. Now we have an entry price at about 126.58. Now for the simplicity of the video, let's make the entry at 126.58. I will put it exactly on 58. Here we go. And one more time, let's imagine we have the confirmations on the hard time frames. What the robot will do, it will buy, or if I'm trading this manually, I have to buy. After I buy at the price of 126.58, I will place immediately a take profit 20 pips higher, which makes it a level of 126.78, right? 20 pips higher goes to 126.78. I will try to put it precisely, and here we go. On the other side, I will put a stop loss that is 100 pips lower. And if you want to put a line exactly on a level, you can right click, go to horizontal line properties, go to parameters and select the value. I said the entry is at 126.58, which means that 100 pips lower would be 125.58, and I will hit on OK. I know many will say that the stop loss to take profit ratio should be 1 to 3, so we have bigger chances if the trades go 50-50, and there are many theories about that, but stay with me here. And I will tell you one simple logic before I show you why actually this is the stop loss and the take profit. If you place a stop loss closer to the entry level compared to the take profit, simply you're giving a higher chance that the stop loss will hit first. Okay? If you have two levels and you enter randomly, one of the two will hit. If these are equal levels, probably with time you will go to 50-50, and if I make the stop loss closer and closer to the entry level, I will increase the chances of hitting the stop loss first, right? However, I have backtested this strategy, I have traded it for a long time, and I can tell you that it works better with take profit of 20 pips and stop loss of 100 pips. Simply, the stop loss is far away, and if things go really wrong, if the trend changes, because on the entry we are always looking for the confirmation, but if the market goes the other way around and the trend changes on M30, H1, we just want to have a stop loss at 100 pips to protect the capital. Alright, and one more thing that is very important. Let's see what happened with that example. I don't know, I picked it super randomly in this video. Okay, if I scroll, you will see that take profit was hit a little bit later during the day and we take the profit. Now if I zoom, I want to show you one more thing, the adding to the position. So once I have an entry if it happens that we have the very same signal, and I'm pretty sure that here it happened with this candlestick, but because indicators are repeating, it is not visual, but I'm pretty sure that there was an entry in here. And if there was an entry, and if the higher time frames confirm that entry, I will enter one more time right in here. I will make it green because it is a long position. Okay, this is a second entry and the stop loss will move accordingly. Okay, so one time I will enter in here. If I have the same directional signal, I will move the take profit at the stop loss accordingly, which means the take profit will come at 126.69 right in here. Okay, now if I enter one time here and I enter a second time here, what happens? I will have an average price in the middle. Is that right? And this is only if you buy the same quantity with the first entry and with the second entry. An average price, right? If we buy 5 apples at $5 and 5 apples at $7, the average price for the 10 apples will be $6. And actually I have placed the line perfectly in the middle, right? 49 pips, 53.5, what is it? 4.5 pips. And then on the top I have 4.5 pips, right? So by accident I placed the average line exactly in the middle. And one more time, the take profit and the stop loss will be accordingly to the latest position. So a quick overview of the strategy, guys. We enter whenever there is a signal from the Bollinger Bands on M1 chart. If the price touches the lower band, we have a buy signal. If it touches the upper band, we have a sell signal. We are looking for the confirmations on M30 from the two moving averages, 30 and 90, and we have the MACD indicator, plus on hourly chart we have the MACD indicator. As well, once the trade is open, we put a take profit of 20 pips, stop loss of 100 pips, and if there is the same directional entry, we will add to the position. And how many times? 5 times. Alright guys, so pretty much this is really the best 1 minute scalping strategy that I have been using probably in the last 3 to 4 months. It works really great so far. I have back tested it with a professional tool for backtesting and analyzing strategies, and it makes it easy actually for me to export it as a robot because I don't need to pay to developers anymore. It happens just with a few clicks. And as I've said at the beginning of the video, the robot I have included in my professional forex robot course that I launched recently, and you can download it from there. You will find a coupon down below in the description. If you have found this scalping strategy useful, I will be super happy to see you smashing the like button because this will push the video to a brand new audience, and if they smash the like button as well, this will support my work. I really wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. I love you guys. Stay tuned with algorithmic trading and the markets, and I will see you in the next video.